That's right, it's... This is Leaky TV Fanfiction Week Part 3 of 5, so if you have not seen the previous 2 parts, you should go back and watch them, because otherwise this won't make much sense to you. But last time, the gang was lamenting that the first and second years had not had the same experience at Hogwarts as they did, and they were coming up with a plan to use the Room of Requirement to show them what Hogwarts used to be like. And now, here's where we are. I wrote something up, so I'm going to read it to you.
Neville smirked to himself as the trio began to stroll down the corridor. Trio, he thought to himself, I fancy that. But thinking of trios inevitably led him back to thinking about his 3 friends missing in action, out somewhere in the world fighting dangerous battles against Death Eaters. He felt like he had so many times before, inferior to his friend Harry, who wouldn't just be sitting idly by like Neville was. I have to stop by the girls' dormitory to get something, Hannah giggled, derailing the Hogwarts Express of Neville's thought. She smiled at Ginny, who answered, We'll be back in a moment. Meet us in the room of rec. I have an idea. She winked. It was all so exciting, the chance to give the first years a taste of what it was like for them back in the good old pre-Dumbledore's murder, pre-torture days. The days when Joss Whedon's shows were still on the air and not being killed off like muggles for sport. His mind was racing with the possibilities. Before he knew it, he found himself in front of a door he knew all too well, the 8th floor boys' bathroom. He hiked his book bag up on his shoulder and stepped inside. Neville walked up to the mirror and took himself in. Bruises had mostly healed on his face, but scratches from his last run-in with the Carrows still adorned his neck. He put the bag down and a familiar voice echoed off the tiles at him. Longbottom, is it? It was unmistakably the nasal drone of Neville's least favorite Slytherin. It was Draco Malfoy. First time using the potty, eh? Neville arched an eyebrow. Then good luck to you, Draco added, appearing over the top of the stalls. Why don't you go sit on a broomstick, Malfoy? Neville snarled without looking up. Draco opened the door and slithered like a snake over to Neville, who was standing as proud as a lion. Bathrooms are a dangerous place, you know. Neville turned away, but Draco inched closer. Things happen in them. Secret things, he intoned. Eat basilisk butt, Neville murmured. You know, Potter and I had a wand fight in this bathroom. Draco was just inches from his ear now, whispering. Draco let the words linger for a moment, and then he licked his lips and said, I've never seen your wand. Show me your Patronus, and I'll show you mine. Neville recoiled at this and exclaimed, Malfoy, what in the name of Merlin's beard are you talking about? I hate you. Are you hitting on me? Draco laughed, a very snake-like laugh. Me hitting on you? I have the hottest girlfriend in school, Snape's long-lost niece. Neville searched his memories. He had tried to wipe all images of Slytherins from his mind and said, Marry Snape? Draco stood triumphantly. That's right. Why would I hit on a blood traitor like you when I'm dating Mary Sue Snape? He laughed again for good measure. Neville snatched up his book bag and stormed out of the bathroom, confused by Draco's actions, but more than a little curious / intrigued / worked up. He was nearly running down the corridor away from Draco and these strange feelings that he was having as he slammed directly into a tall, dark mass of robes. Neville fell backwards and found himself looking straight into the cold eyes of the one and only Severus Snape, headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Longbottom. Just a little twerp I wanted to see. I was on my way to the Room of Requirement. Care to join me? Also, I was the Half-Blood Prince. Neville took a deep breath and answered.
What are we doing?